can't let Guri to do it.
I already messed up. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Alright, streams. Open. On the correct screen. Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to a tier C match, which is essentially the third place tiebreaker from the playoffs that just happened last week. These two players were in the semifinals, a Guy and Smo, and they're going to be doing kind of a quote-unquote unofficial official match to determine that tiebreaker.
Yeah.
And
there isn't officially like a third place because it's single elimination, but I reached out to Guy because I just really wanted to race him like this entire time.
And then it sort of became kind of like an official thing because they added a spot on the spreadsheet for third places as well.
Because everyone else
is more bingo.
Are doing it as well.
And then,
this is gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I love C tier the most.
So I've got pretty much everything. There's one thing I'm missing that I thought of and then I forgot what it was. But I will figure it out once we are in.
And Canvas, your links have been posted in both the league and the regular chat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Alright.
So I think without further ado we can mute and deafen and then we can have a good game. Good luck both players.
Alright, good luck, Guy.
Have fun, deep breaths, have a good time.
Alright,
and
see ya, good luck.
See you on the other side.
Yeah.
Or not.
This is a long-awaited match.
Okay, I just remembered what I was going to do. I was going to add the casters because I'm currently joined by Vanilla, Amarettosis, and Guri.
Hello.
Okay. It's Vanilla who doesn't have a computer anymore, which is why I can't post the screen.
Is your computer just like non-functioning right now, period?
My computer is done, so it's a 12-year-old.
Ooh. What brand, by chance?
Dell.
Reveal in
Dell, okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Boom. All right, may I do the honors of
yes, absolutely.
Over the board very quickly? Okay.
Please.
Yeah. So once again, welcome. We're in C tier, a match between Guy and Smo. They've already, these two wonderful co-casters have already explained that these players have been wanting to play in a league match like this for a while. So this is a long time coming. Our general goals for the night are going to be 5 gold discs in column 2. We have find 10 eggs, my favorite general goal, in column 1. Defeat 10 bosses in any games for row 4. And lastly, we have enter a top 3 score on 3 arcade leaderboards in the very bottom right.
Very nice.
Which also fits into the Arcade Ace theme goal.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out.
We have Arcade Ace, and we also have Ninpek Gold Disc Center Square. We will not be seeing that open first.
Yeah, needless to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Smo living up to her, what do I want to say, likeness, or can't think of the word right now. Reputation, there you go. Going into Rock On immediately. I believe this is the quickest Rock On goal there is. Someone can correct me if not.
Which one?
The get 20 chickens in a level.
Yes, this can be done in about like 3 minutes if you're being efficient with it. Are the streams running fine for everyone in Discord and also in Twitch chat?
Yeah, outside of the regular like tiny like lag spikes that Smo has, everything else looks fine to me.
All right.
So
I'm glad to be here. You won't catch me complaining.
Me too. I'm glad you're here.
Because I think I found out what like Matt was talking about is when I view them in Discord, it looks a little bit slower than it does on stream, actually. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, Morzis. Welcome, Saki, Toots, Natalie.
Hi,
welcome, everybody.
Glad to have you here. We just started on our bingo match. A guy got a little bit of progress in Pilot Quest. Smo, of course, is in Rock On. But this is also a
Yep.
quick goal, so it is definitely worth it.
A quick goal and a 2-for-1 for Smo on this. I didn't point out, my bad, but there is the beat the initial encounter without cavemen. So this is a wonderful 2-for-1 that Smo can do here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, you pointed out Pilot Quest was opened. I forget the match it was last week that I commentated where that came down to Pilot Quest being the square. So we'll see how that ends up shaking out later in the match because a guy has opened the game. Smo has not yet. Time will tell if she's going to maybe later on before another goal, but we shall see.
Okay.
Pilot Quest is also a good game to open for this boss goal because it's just defeat 10 bosses. You don't have to go into different games.
Yep, it's true. Pilot Quest has some easy bosses. Or at least what I would consider relatively manageable.
I would consider them easy. But that's just...
She said it.
That's just me. I'm a bit of a pilot head.
I am
Me too, though.
slightly
Pilot
fixing my layout.
Pilot Quest is my favorite game in the collection, so.
Pilot Quest is definitely one of my favorite games. I do have to say that among my other favorites are like Mini and Max, Magic Garden, but we'd be here all day if I talked about it.
And we got three squids in 3 different ways. Gonna take out an extra one just cause. And might see him go finish out a gold because this is a double play by getting an arcade game. Yeah, Waldorf is one of those interesting ones where it is an arcade game.
He does thing, and I do think that Guy is going for it.
Huh. Smoke taking a death there. That was kind of funny. I don't think I've seen that happen in a while. But this should be locked in for her. I mean, all she has to do is just econ.
I think she's just paying homage to all the people who stand on the track to...
Yeah, fair enough.
Right in front of like a full health enemy coming your way.
I know it's faster if you shoot the dinos to like, end the wave sooner. Sometimes if I'm doing this goal, depending on how complicated the board is, I will just like...
Yeah, it can be it can be good.
Dinos go by.
It can be good because you do want to get the round over quicker. So, because if they get past you, then you just have to wait like all the way for them to get to the end.
So it can actually be faster in some cases.
Yes.
Really exits a map? Really?
Really? Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure about that?
It's Smo's trick. It's Smo's jape. She's not really using that.
I love the word jape.
Japes and tricks.
Right,
okay, that looks a lot better. Let me get the other screen like that.
Wow. I need to study Smo to learn like basic arithmetic because I always struggle counting the chickens. She has exactly 20. I'm like, dang, good counting.
Guy is doing pretty well in Waldorf too.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm letting Canvas take the floor on this gameplay.
Oh yeah, Waldorf, you always want to manage your flight as much as possible. You grab those fish that are on the way. You want to use maybe like less than 10% per jump. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in a situation like this where you have very little to work with. But some really good jumps by a guy, even with headwind, is going to be... Oh, no. Okay.
Now,
safety platform right there.
Do you find that... I personally prefer the headwinds, but do you actually... are the tailwinds like better if you're like, it sounds obvious, but if you can execute them like well, they're probably better than headwinds on paper.
In a sense, yes, they are much more difficult to do because you're accelerating forward, and it's not. If you've had a lot of experience, you can like manage that. You can counteract that, and you might get where you want to go a little bit faster. But you'll find that's not something that's super consistent or safe to do.
That's one for...
Well, Guy's definitely consistent at getting a gold, because that is Waldorf gold for him. Nicely done after closing out that squid square to go towards the 5 gold discs. And that might actually come in handy at some point because of the 5 golds in Smo's column, which he has started. There's no way we're doing Impact Gold right now, right?
I mean, it could be going for a leaderboard. Might be trying to just do the double up, but that is that is kind of quick to go for. Just getting the sandwich. Wait. Oh, the egg. That's right. There's eggs, not food or gifts. No food, no gifts, just eggs. We might be... Okay. Okay,
Wait,
just let that guy
what
go
was the
by.
gate that
Beautiful.
what was the gate that Guy opened for 5 seconds after Nintek?
He just opened Mortal 2 to undust it, it looked like.
I see. Okay, so we don't have any more eggs. It's just the one.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep.
We might be
Yep.
looking to get a head start on the Cyber Owls square here. This is, I didn't comment on this earlier, but upon first blush of the board, I would say this is the fastest goal on it. If not the fastest goal in bingo.
I would agree with that. If you are able to combo some enemies, like get like explosion kills, like you can, I think it's 650 is like the point, or maybe 600 is like the point limit to get a.
Something like that, yeah.
So in Congo, there's ways you can just chain enemies together to keep your multiplier up, and then explosions also give you extra points like that. So we should see this getting done soon here. And this will be another boss towards the 10 bosses goal.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yup. Very, very nice. Now, Smo over here is in Lords of Disconia, going for the have 5 enemy discs drown, which, as Val has shown us, sometimes you don't even have to try for the square. Sometimes the enemies will do your job for you. I don't know if she had the reset or not. It looks like she got very good luck and started on a pretty good seed here with water on the map.
No, she hasn't taken a reset, but there are a couple of water resistant enemies here.
Yep. So a guy did not stay in for the boss, but accidentally closed out of the game when trying to go back to the library.
I was like, wait, what's going on? I thought we were checking a resource.
Oh no, the time was.
That's kind of funny. You're correct, Hannah. You could use a Paint Chase even coat to go fight the final level of Paint Chase and get a boss, which is not something. I don't think it's something we've seen in bingo done yet.
We could see it right now today.
Some people, I guess, because some people forget it's a boss, and some people forget you can use terminal codes to do that.
True. I mean, to be honest, I might take a hard guess here and say Paint Chase might be the least seen like game in bingo.
It might be. I don't think there's too many goals for it. I think there's like maybe 5. Welcome in, Gregor.
There's 5. People don't like to go into it because it's an auto score. It's a slow auto score at that. It's slow and not always like super consistent unless you are just like rote memorizing the levels. Like it's a million different tiny little things in my eyes that make Paint Chase like not ideal in a lot of situations. But hey, maybe we'll see it. I would be really happy to see it. I really like Paint Chase.
I think if you beat like the levels don't take much more than a minute, so I think if we do see this goal, it's gonna take, if you beat each level on the first run, which they aren't like too difficult levels, you'll see this done in like less than 3 minutes, I think.
Okay, Smo taking a reset in Disconia, which is understandable because there were too many like water resistant enemies.
Yeah.
I think.
And you just want to get some more enemies you can drown here. Ideally, you just want to send in some units next to the water and let the AI do its magic. Do what it does best.
Which is drown.
Exactly.
I'm happy she got her rock on squares though. Like that's kind of you can't ask for much better than that. That's like perfect synergy.
Yeah, that was really good synergy. Like 2 squares in 5 minutes.
The only way it could be better is if it was in the square to the right, on the bottom right. But I mean, can't have it all.
You can have most of it, but not all of it. And the guy is pushing this 5th column here with defeating all 3 mini-bosses, but Smo hopefully will get a little bit lucky and get some drowns here, and a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill. The fire does not send you far. Go ahead.
No, the mini-bosses don't count as bosses because they're mini-bosses.
They do not.
No.
They do not, no.
Of course.
That'd be funny if a mini-boss was like, you killed 2 of them and it was worth 1 boss.
Smo taking another reset on Disconia.
That's how it goes.
I've heard there's a secret. I've heard there's a secret rule: if you kill 500 mini bosses, it counts as 1 boss.
Yeah, that's how many of them have 1 boss. We're doing cupfuls like baking instructions.
Like baking instructions.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Chickens.
500
evil chickens
mini
are
chocolate
hurting
chips
guy over here.
equals 1 chocolate chip.
So this board, as I further read it, is reading fairly synergy heavy to me, and not just because of the paint chase stuff and the rock on. Even this goal that a guy is in right now, he has the opportunity to do one of the quickest gold / cherries in the game. You can get the 10 key square here if you want to stick in. You can do the one that I'm assuming he's going for right now, which is the all 3 mini bosses. And am I missing anything else? I mean, that's a lot.
Oh no, yeah, it is a lot. I do think that there's a lot of good synergy on this board because like, okay, in row 1, column 1, there's a Star Wasper goal, which would also hypothetically lead into a top 3 if you're good at Star Wasper.
And an
Oh
egg.
wait, and an
There will be an
Yeah.
egg.
I believe Smo and C.
Smoke can't take
Smo picked up another drone just a moment ago.
I threw my game with Val yesterday because I randomly decided to go for a Star Wars for gold.
I do like this.
There's no reason for me to do it.
Oh no. I
It's
do
kinda
like what a guy just did there by raining down bombers from the sky on the second. I think it's a little slower just because you have to spend all that time falling like 5 or 6 times, but it's definitely fun to see.
Bear with us for a second, chat. I think Smo's internet might have hiccuped.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully it will be back momentarily.
It's just unfortunate that it's during the drown goal, which we have to count.
Smo.
I know. Oh boy. Help me out here, please. Help me out here.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Huh? Big money, no wins?
Oh boy.
Okay, I have messaged Smo and a guy have messaged, or Smo and I have messaged a guy that, she said that her computer is crashing and she needs to restart.
Okay, so I didn't see that.
The guy might not see it, but...
A guy might be locked in on this goal until it's finished.
Well, if not,
Yeah.
you could do a pause and let Smo do a little head start, right? I don't know what the protocol is in this finals, but...
I mean, I think the ruling in the past has been it's not required for the person.
You want me to get his attention?
You can add him and just let him know the situation. Oh, right.
Oh. Oh, Smo disconnected.
Oops.
I didn't know that we had UFO 50 sounds on the soundboard, but that makes sense because it's
It worked. Oh my god, it always works, bro. Yes.
Hey.
Oh, I was so big brain when I came up with that tag.
Yeah, that's good. I think my screen was slightly off. Okay, alright, we can pause it now.
It came to me because the amount of times I've heard people be like, holy crap, that scared me. Like, I was like, oh, well, maybe this is a good way to get people's attention.
It is, because it's a good, like, stop everything you're doing sound.
I was trying to count. I got a little distracted with the seconds that were going by elapsed when Smo, when I don't know how accurate I am. It was like 40. It was at least 40 seconds plus.
It was like,
in fact, we can just check at 19:35. So about a minute and a half. It looks like, right? Because Guy said I'm paused at 36:29, so that'd be about a minute and 30 seconds.
yeah, something like that.
Well, yeah, I think I don't think I finished my sentence before, but I think in the past it basically said that the other person isn't necessarily required to like wait that time for the other person.
Okay.
Like people, if they run into issues, it is unfortunate for them, but they kind of do have to take this like in this situation we're able to pause, so we're able to mitigate it, but it is unfortunate they might lose a little bit of time to it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
And
it doesn't.
This is.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I was just thinking this like makes up for the slight time loss that Guy spent restarting you.
Yeah, I mean, a guy did restart as well.
That's
so
funny.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
funny.
It evens out in this case.
Yeah.
Okay, so Smo is back.
All right. Okay. Let me double check the Discord.
What were you gonna say?
I think what I was gonna say before is just that, yeah, we're not. I don't think it'd be completely fair to make the other person wait.
Mm-hmm.
Like just.
A guy says in chat, for future reference, Discord is the way to go. So
Oh, okay.
sounds good to me. That's why we had the old cop showing up noise.
Okay, yes, Smo's back in.
Okay, got the stream back up. Oh wait, okay. I like how he said just ping me on Discord, and then I immediately put in chat like Smo is back. Immediately put in the bingo sync.
That's all good.
Okay.
Looks like we're back to the races. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yippee! Yay!
Yeah.
Now, caster fail on my part though. I don't remember how many discs that she had drowned up until this point.
One.
One.
Are you sure?
Was it 2?
I think it might have been a tiny bit more, but I could be wrong.
I could be wrong too. Oh no.
Maybe one or two.
Okay, that looks. Okay, sorry, I was just fixing my layout. That looks a lot better.
Let's say 2, because I noticed that Smo was doing lots of resets, but it's possible that she drowned a couple, like 1 or 2 discs, and then like did.
Like got the error while that was happening. I mean, I trust Smo. I mean, I've definitely seen 2 like get drowned.
Okay, so let's
That's
say
another one.
well
3.
So it looks like she might have 1 or 2 more. Okay, gonna buff the mage. Definitely a good choice.
Oh, nice.
The mage gets 2 attacks like a warrior, and then in addition can send fire that can do 3 damage if you're good at hitting it, or just like block off an area, which is nice.
Visconia is so interesting.
It is. The only thing that it didn't do that I really thought it was gonna do was have and correct me if I'm wrong, like if this is in the game, but to my knowledge there aren't any like knockback augments. I thought at one point I would have like maybe like a piece that like knocked back super far compared to others, but
wait, well, okay.
As far as I know, that is not in the game.
I love Discord. It's so.
Oh, that happened to you too? The weird little like I just had to re-click the stream.
Yeah, and then I clicked watch stream, so it closed the other stream, which is great.
Oh, okay.
Strange, but I get that because it did that to me too.
I do agree. This is a bit of a long board. Devilish and Gold Disc, Ninpet Gold Disc.
Pain Chase 240 plus.
Yeah.
Arcane.
Other than that, the other ones aren't too bad. Well, actually, Mooncat, fine 2, 3 eggs. I can take a bit.
Is very long, or is it not very long?
Well, a guy actually did notice the double tile here in Mortal. Collect 10 keys and defeat all 3 mini bosses.
How many keys has Guy collected so far? Because I know that he
spent one. Yeah, he definitely spent 1. I don't think he's collected too many yet. We're just seeing the bosses right now, so I think he's collected 3, 4 at the very most. Unless he went through like a certain castle key doors, which you don't need to do the goals he's doing, so I assume that.
He definitely used up the key to get to the top of the chicken
and
tree.
Then there's 1 more, so.
So maybe we're at 4 now. Keys.
I think 3 unless he opened an unnecessary door, which would be unlikely. But I know he did go down in the room where the swordsmen were.
It goes to show you how like synergy heavy this board was off the bat, because both players got a couple squares like right away early, and now we've been until Guy just marked off that goal. It was a while since the last square had been marked off.
And the guy is pushing the column 5. Wow. And I think Smo just needs 1 more drown and is trying to. Okay, this should definitely be it.
Well, guys, I don't think it matters about the key count anymore.
I guess.
He dipped out. So.
I mean, technically he could go back and collect different keys, but he only got like the first 3 keys you always get, like the 2 in the bottom and then 1 extra one.
Thank you,
the Bug Hunter it is.
Now we only have to count Smo's drowns. Although again, like you said, I think we only need one or two more.
I like I like that Smo chose this square though. Like it is really smart just to have such a good proactive play. Recognizing that even with just one square, obviously there's two now, but before there was just the Waldorf one. Recognizing that one square in column 5 and just knowing, hey, this is the league match. I can't afford to let Bingo start to form in any way, shape, or form, and recognizing that.
Oh, that was sick. That was an insane. That was an insane drown right there.
That was honestly pretty awesome.
Dude,
good stuff.
The reflected harpoon.
Very nice.
The harpoons don't even push that far back, but
the fishmen are kind of good.
There.
Yeah.
So it is 3 to 3.
On the guy's side, we have my favorite module in what's it called? Shift, one that makes all the bugs like randomly move to spaces. It's a fun one. It's probably not the best one, but
we're in Porgy for an egg. So we'll see if.
Oh yeah, speaking of, Guy is probably going to see one in a second. That will put them at
Oh my gosh, we have
2 to 1.
We have scatter and intensify in the shop. Just want to make sure.
2 to 1 in Guy's favor, right?
Make sure the blue does not evolve here.
Come again, Guri?
You said Guy will have 2, right?
Yes, the Guy will have 2. There's the second one.
Well, here comes Smo for an egg.
And that is the second one for Smo. We are seeing an egg rush now, I believe.
Yep, Smo should be able to get this.
I should know how long this takes on average. This is the general goal I've done the most, and like just constantly see it on my boards with Chaco. But
you can probably get this around
it's probably
3
4
minutes.
or less.
Yeah, it's probably around 3 minutes.
If
you're grabbing all the quick ones.
I've even done it in times where like because it's 10. You can kind of do some like nice synergy plays with it. If it comes up, if Avianos is on the board, it's actually like depending on how it goes, it's not the worst thing to incorporate with it.
It's 3 eggs for Smo.
Oh, then you're
for egg number
an
4 and
for...
No, this is gonna be the Ninpeck Gold Disc.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're taking a brief stop.
Just a brief.
It's such a good synergy to roll an egg in the first 1 second into a 9-minute gold disc.
Yeah.
Camp 2 is not a bad option. Divers is the easiest one, or is it? No, Barbuda is the easiest one.
Divers is probably like 3rd or 4th, even though you can get it immediately in the shop.
Yeah, it's like 2 seconds.
Barbuda and Big Bell Race are probably faster. Caramel is super fast in the prologue.
Eggs are a very fast thing to begin with.
Oh, we're jumping into Mortal. Did we finish the job? If anyone in chat saw, or did we accidentally?
No.
Oh no.
We did not finish the job.
No.
The job has gone unfinished.
Oh wow, nice. Comes back with just around 1,500 moon crystals. Gets an ingot. Time to give it to the shirtless alien and plant a few more seeds.
Which egg did Smo just get before Camp L2?
Big Bell Race.
Okay.
Big Bell Race, yeah. So I think this is.
I think I didn't save.
Is it 7 in Camp 2?
This is either the 7th or the 8th.
I think it's 7. Even flow. Okay, even code.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Favorite Pearl Jam
song?
Oh,
so close.
Unfortunately for Smo, I could be wrong on Caramel, but I'm going to take a pretty presumptuous guess that if Smo does not like Star Wasper, she probably is not a huge fan of Caramel.
I don't
Both of these players probably are not.
I don't think she loves
be a little unfortunate because of the diagonal if it comes down to that.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Campus?
Guy going into the paint chase level where you need to destroy all of the spike blocks and win the level.
Was that 10 eggs? Big Bell Race.
Yeah, that was.
It was made by Mike.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because Disconian.
I think we're missing one, right?
Oh, I think we're at 9. Do you have to unmark it? Wait, Divers. Divers. It looks like it's undusted, right? 1.
Divers is on
1,
this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, you're right. I think we have to. I think I have to unmark it.
Yeah. What is a 10th egg to get from here?
To repeat that, sorry.
No, I'm just wondering for myself, like, what is a good 10th egg?
I think she was recounting. Yeah, I think she was recounting. She said right. Yeah.
Star Wasper is a good one. Just spell out egg.
If you know,
Oh,
onion
yeah.
delivery.
If you know where the
onion
mini.
delivery
Oh
is
yeah.
probably even easier, actually.
Yeah, egg.
Oh.
It's here.
Egg, it's here. Need backseat? Call Smoke. Speaking of,
maybe she could double up, get the synergy with the egg and the backseat.
Yeah, it's possible.
Sorry,
I don't think she's gonna, but we'll see.
Oh no, Smo has talked before about how she can't play.
Oh yeah, she can't really see, but just needs to grab this G. Yep, that's egg. She got it.
That's it.
There we go. Okay. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, rolling it into a boss.
Oh yeah, that's a good choice.
Very good. Is she using the gray ship, the yellow one?
I think I like gray ship just because, well, even just for this, because you can charge up a shot that instantly kills one of the bosses.
That's a good one to do.
So
I like gray first, then red second, yellow third for me. They all have their own sort of pros and cons to them.
Yeah.
Like I have such a weird relationship with Star Wasper. I like the game, but it's not a very good shmup, but it's also not bad, and like it's kind of fun. So like I don't know. One of the things I do like about it is the way they
the level for a guy.
Like spread out typical shmup design over the
completely crushed the level 20.
That was kind of insane. Nice.
Yep. Got almost a perfect on level 20. But yeah, I do really like the Pingo, and that's gonna be another boss for Smo. I really do like the.
Wait, Smo is still playing.
Maybe she's going for another boss.
Well, is she not trying to
no,
go
there's
for the
also
waves
Star
1 and 2?
Wasper. Yeah, Star Wasper defeat waves 1 and 2 without power-ups. Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking though. I was like, I don't know if Smo was gonna go for the diagonal because of Caramel and Star Wasper.
Yeah, Star Wasper, if you don't know, she said it's very hard on her eyes and gives her motion sickness, so unfortunately, is literally barely able to play it, just strictly due to that fact, the way it's made.
She's not alone in that either, because when I was watching many people casually play through UFO 50, 2 other people had shared that sentiment.
Yeah, I'm also colorblind and can't see the the things very well, the bullets very well.
Oh, the bullets, yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wasper is a surprisingly not accessible game.
Yeah.
It is interesting to think about.
I do love going into Star Wasper and just, if there's something where I can just sit in the corner, you can just reevaluate the board, and it's kind of probably pretty nice for Smo, because early on, you can just see what's happening on the board, see where you want to go next during that time you were in the safe spot.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I was talking with Val about this last night, but if I had to make one change to Star Wasper, I wouldn't personally do this, but if I had to, for the sake of making it more accessible to people, I think the only change I would make is just make you start with 3 lives, because it is tough for new players, especially if you're not used to shooters, that the game starts you out with 1 life, and you are forced to engage with the score mechanic right off the bat. And like, it's not like you get 1-ups even that easily when you're at like 20x multiplier. You still have to kind of work for it. If you had a little more leeway for mistakes in the early game, which would allow you to experiment more, get to the later stages, and get a better feel for them, I think players who are less experienced with shooters would instantly feel a little bit more levity. Like,
man, a guy is just trying to get through here and just keeps getting sniped by these enemies. Gonna be able to. Okay, he's gonna be able to reset, and you just wanna pull this up and then finish the level. Might have to put an arrow down.
Meanwhile, Smo going for the Grimstone 3 skills with the objectively correct choices of Maria and Umbra. Or Ambra, as it were.
Ambra,
yeah. Let's go.
Let's go, Ambra.
I mean, it's
Did
only
they
a little bit of a change in your mouth to make that vowel different. So close enough.
did they change the wording of the goal to be in one run already?
For
Hi, Matt. How are you
the
doing?
Brimstone one,
For Grimstone?
I'm not sure. If you mean like if it's already being considered for the next season?
No, if it's in like this one. I can actually just check. The
Oh, okay.
answer
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know. Do you need to? Can you not see the board right now?
the answer is yes, you need to have them learned all at once.
Oh, did this get messed up?
I just needed to tab back in.
Why did the... Oh, right, because I had to change colors to fix... So I messed up the scoring.
Yo. Dom in the chat. Be careful you say that. You never know. One guy woke up on the wrong side of the bed one morning.
You can't say hi to him. No, wait. Oh, but welcome in, Dom. Welcome in anyone I haven't mentioned.
Yeah, welcome in everybody.
Hey everyone in Twitch chat. I unfortunately can't see Twitch chat right now, but hello.
Oh, we'll see if Smo is able to get the kill here. Okay.
Beautiful.
That's going to be
With
level up
3
for
HP
Maria.
left.
Yep. Maria's
Learn
going to
Pilfer.
level up. You're going to have to go back and save the game, but you will not be able to learn more skills as Umbra, which is unfortunate, until she is back alive.
What I figure Smo is going to do is just have Maria fight to her last and then have them both get revived at the church.
Yeah. Yep, she's just defending right now so she can reset, essentially. That way you don't have to pay money to get your party back up, which
So
is
this
smart.
interesting on Guy's side. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, you do not want to hit that switch.
Yeah, that. I know it's not much, but I was like, oh god, it could all end right there.
So apparently after it's off screen, you can go back and you can like go back and hit the switch, but oh my
Candace,
gosh.
the timer on your stream is paused.
Thank you. It's been a long time. Did any of you have a timer running?
I did not, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Could anyone check the VOD and
quick math time? Yeah, I can let you know.
Let me just check the bingo.
Because we are probably about 35 minutes in. Or maybe 30.
I am on the case.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just check bingo
sync. Oh yeah, bingo
sync.
synced. Oh, yeah. We could just check bingo sync.
Thank you. All right.
But yeah, bingo.
Card was revealed at... Actually, the go was 21:44. It's 56, so that's 35 minutes. Wow. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, 35 minutes exactly. How did I know? All right.
Thank you, Kansas.
Thank you, Kansas.
Just have a really good sense of time, I guess. Okay. So as soon as I see the next minute check, I'll just... right about here.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Greg, or if we need to, I don't know if it's, I don't know if this changes anything right now, but it was 1.5 minutes, give or take a couple seconds, that was paused, which thankfully was not very long, considering Smo had to reset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are grabbing the coffees from this level. Is 3 coffees on here? Yes, it is. I was going to say, I saw it earlier.
Meanwhile, Guy is in Warp Tank. Oh wait, no. That's what you guys were talking about. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm thinking Guy is pushing the fastest square in column 3 to try to threaten a vertical bingo, because he does have the meat cooking currently with the shirtless alien lady.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, it would have been about 1.5 minutes paused.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm not used to casting bingo at night anymore. After just a short time away.
That's alright.
And then we are going to be trying to make it to the cave and trying to run away or avoid encounters too. If you have the money, I would almost consider putting the wool armor that's in the top town on Umbra, just so she can take some hits.
Yeah. Usually, I take Bull along.
Yeah, you can.
But
Because getting a level 2 is not, like, long if you need to, like, fight your way through your battles, but you might lose a little bit of time, but it's safer.
Poor Umbra.
No, Umbra,
Absolutely
yeah.
annihilated.
Reset City.
Umbra.
If you have that armor, you're probably going to be taking, like, 3 damage per hit instead of, like, 7 or 8.
Which is all the difference, especially when Umbra is actually quite squishy.
Yeah, Umbra also level 1 right now, so I think only has 16 HP.
Unfortunately, I think a guy had to reset there because he was on autopilot. I think he either died or just forgot the coffee and thought that, still had it, yeah.
I do know where this one is, so I'm like, oh yeah, he didn't
This
get
is like
it.
the only thing I don't like about Warp Tank. I don't know why the coffees work like this. Like, it's very weird to me.
I think it's just meant to be a challenge, like, you have to beat this stage without dying.
It's true. It's just funny because it's, like, none of the other games that have the coffees do that, so it's interesting. You know, like, Campanella doesn't make you... You know, if you die, it's not like the coffee disappears.
Yeah. I mean, that's a little more
Different
of a
game,
saga. Yeah, it's a little more saga-like. You can't go back to the levels. Alright, but that's going to be the goal there for a guy.
Very well done.
Jumping back into Pilot Quest, and this...
Ooh.
This actually... A guy might be able to do this right now. There's nothing here, there's nothing here.
Yeah, I have to study people do this, because I am bad
yeah,
with this
three
goal. I'm
mates
pretty consistent with the other Pilot Quest goals, but I don't know what the average you want for Unktomi is, because I always get hit, like, a lot.
Yeah, 3 meets is probably what you want to be at for, like, that's probably right at the middle ground. If you're not too comfortable, you could go in and do it, but if you want to be extra safe, a guy is gonna wait on that till later.
Wait for 4 or 5. Which is what I would, because I am not the best in the world at the Unktomi fight, especially if I don't have the blunderbuss.
Yeah, Unktomi fight, you wanna be moving very rapidly, kind of like doing small circles and hitting the smaller spiders and take them all out before you try taking out Unktomi.
I can do that part. What gets me is I always get stuck in a web somehow. I just always get stuck in a web, and I'm like, please let me out. Please.
Yeah,
please.
You gotta be very, very ahead of it when you see any web near you. Any web
Oh,
wall.
awesome.
Yo, Bug Hunter players when frickin' Bombard?
Flores Bombard? Take my credit card? It even rhymes?
It really does. That's pretty sick.
Dolores Bombard? Oh wait, I guess it kind of fits together.
Yeah.
Match made in heaven.
We're gonna buy a module to make sure.
Oh, I really hope.
Flores Bombard, let's go.
I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah, let's go. A guy knows. Let's go. Lol. Oh man, he knows. He knows.
It's so true though. It's like it's
pretty comfortable.
You do have to get. Yeah, you could spend the rest of your movement. Maybe. Yeah.
This is the closest thing there is to a free lunch.
Yep. And let's go Bombard. You're gonna see some high quality, high octane Bug Hunter right here. Bam, look at that.
That's crazy. What's he gonna do next turn, I wonder?
I don't know. Oh wow,
actually,
like no Flores. Wow, the game called his bluff. He's like, yeah, well, I'm just not gonna spawn any of the enemies. I'm not gonna spawn any Floreses.
Calling out the corniness.
Alright, so that is 3 skills.
Yeah, Smo getting that one.
Ooh, if Smo has 3 meat, she might go for this and might be able to take this. Oh, she might not have the meat shack online though.
No.
Yeah, no, it's quite a bit behind on Pilot Quest.
Make a seed.
Which is good for a guy, because he is a bit further, and has like this, in hindsight, the leeway to get extra meat.
It was nice hearing your crash site song. Now you're gone. Oof. Okay, Smo's thinking about what to do next.
Oh no.
She has a couple options here. Do we push the column 4? Although those are some funky goals. Probably the row 3 if I'm to guess, right? But we got to decide if we're doing Nimpeck or Mooncat.
This is a fairly even match so far, which is nice to see.
When you don't have the meat.
We're going into mid match.
Mini match.
Might be
Boss.
Boss.
Yeah.
I mean, Big Alp was right there in Grimstone. You could. Alright, we're going into Planet Zoldath. You could get this very quickly.
Meanwhile, the guy is just absolutely annihilating. He has he's gonna have 3 days left by the time he completes his first job.
Pretty huge. Did Smo get the water bear in mini and national?
No, she didn't.
No.
She undusted the game and then quit out because saw this other square.
Yeah, unless there's a new one-frame kill that I'm not familiar with. I don't think she did not get it, but good stuff to a guy. Let's go.
I think she quit out after the mirror smashed against the wall, so unless the mirror shard like shattered and killed the water bear, like
Can you imagine if that was a thing? Oh my god.
You just go over there, it's not there.
It's impaled on like a piece of glass on a giant shiny. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, we're both on Planet Zoldath. Planet Zoldath race.
I do like.
I actually did get this. I actually did get an overworld map piece in 25 seconds the other day.
Whoa.
It's that 100.
I scrolled like 4 screens, and the boots were right next to a like acid pool that goes off screen, so like an item check, and it was there.
The acid red carpet.
Yep.
Okay, so taking a reset, not satisfied with the hey, it's a Flores.
You ever notice? I just noticed that when you speak to the Flores, they tap one of their feet when they're talking to you.
It's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Each have a little animation.
I don't know why I'm calling them that. I always call them Sam Elliott. Now I'm calling them Flores.
Guy not going into the portal probably doesn't want to risk it, which is fair because they can end your whole run for like no reason.
Yeah, there is a bug in the game that happens very often where if you go through a portal, none of the all the level elements will be there, but you can't see anything, and you could just walk over. If you don't have the boots, you'll just walk over poison and die instantly, most likely.
You get chopped by an invisible enemy and die.
I think Smo was talking to the wall there. I think it gave her a secret tip.
No way.
Yeah, I know this game is full of secrets. It's wild.
I love that about it, though. I do. I love Planet Zoldath so much.
I do too. It's funny. I joke about that, but they literally do that in Pilot Quest. There's literally a wall that talks to you. So.
Wait, really? I didn't know this. I'm learning this for the first time.
Yeah, it's a meta Easter egg thing, but yeah, I found it by accident. I don't know how, but you walk up and it's like if walls could talk, they would shut their damn mouths.
I love UFO 15.
It's a great game.
There's just so much to love about every little thing.
Wait, what just got patched, Dom? The wall?
Oh, no, I think he was talking about the, where you go into a teleporter and it just gives you, like, a blank room where you can't see anything and you die.
Oh, really? Nice.
Smo should be able to get... Maybe miscounted with how many rooms needed to go over. Maybe it's at the bottom of this one.
Overworld map is tough because you do have to.
You do have to be pretty precise. If you have the secret, that's like you have to. Oh, is she just checking every wall, or did she actually find the?
Oh.
Oh, maybe.
Boom.
No, she must have if she's not checking like the left side. Oh wait, she's checking the left. Okay, wait, she found it. I wonder if that was. I wonder if she actually like saw the the thing, or was just checking every wall. That'd be insane if she.
A guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mixed up the screens.
No, you're good. I was looking at Smoke's screen. I'm like, hold on a second. Are we looking at the same thing?
No, we're not actually.
No, I got you. Yeah. So I see what you're saying. Though a guy like just walking into the wall is the chicken.
Yeah, I'm curious if a guy actually had gotten the thing.
He's just that good. Oh,
Good.
look at that.
Huge.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Boom,
she got
Smo
it.
just getting
Yeah,
it.
Smo got it.
With the stinky
Huge.
cheese on the way out to boot. Grab it. Yeah, you ate the stinky cheese meat. Let's go.
Do you think that Smo is gonna go into a gold disc? Nope.
No,
Nope,
probably
we're
not.
leaving.
Probably not.
Back into
Minimax.
Minimax for
Boss
the
time.
bosses. I think Smo has gotten to the point where she's like, yeah, there's a lot of things that are going to be time consuming or something along those lines. We do have multiple shmups in here. Too.
Yeah, yes we do. That's what I was saying earlier. I'm like, I kind of doubt Smo will go for the top left, bottom right. For both players, I think the diagonals are kind of awkward this game for them.
I do think, from what I recall, Smo is pretty proficient at Demolition, but I might be misremembering.
I think Smo likes Demolition. I don't know if she likes playing it fast, but I don't think it's probably one she'll see.
Hard.
She probably won't go for it until like late in the match if it even comes to it, because it is going to be probably longer than Ninpek even.
Oh, we're going for the Pilot Quest Ball on Gaizen here.
I actually think
No, we're not.
Ninpek Gold Disc might not be a bad choice for Smo either now or after bosses.
Oh, we're going for classic.
Because she does have
Guy
3.
Magic Card here?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think this is a
Arcade
triple
Ace.
threat. We're going for a
For
gold
sure.
disc, an arcade ace, and a top 3 all at the same time.
Guy's got this in the bag.
I mean, you know he's just been chomping at the bit, waiting for an excuse to open up a Magic Garden.
Yep, Magic Garden is an arcade.
He's saving the best for last.
This is like.
This is also.
This is a huge play if he can get all 3 in one run.
The guy also loves Magic Garden.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm very
I've
good
grown
at
to
it.
like the game more. It's not my favorite, like, of the arcade score-based games. Like, I don't know how to clump them together, but like, you know, Magic Garden.
Leaderboard arcade games.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been getting better.
Alright, so Smo has gotten another boss.
Okay, thinking about what to do.
Smo looking at arcade games.
I mean, that's an interesting one. The Paint Chase one is there too, for what it's worth, but I kind of, outside of a crazy synergistic miracle, I don't think we're going to see Paint Chase Gold Disc as much as I would like to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I also don't think we're going to see Seaside Drive Gold Disc as much as I'd like that.
Yeah, we don't want to.
You know, you can't.
We're not going to summon. We don't need to summon Glove every single bingo match. Like Caesar Drive. I heard it was in here.
Yeah, hold on.
I heard Peak was in here.
Yeah, if we're not maxed out on meat by now,
yeah, Guy should
on
be.
Guy's side, probably has 4 or 5. Because I think he had 3 the last time we saw him in Pilot Quest.
If Smo if Smo does open Pilot Quest back up, we'll be able to potentially get him to me for a boss as well. Looks like she's going to be starting for Arcade Ace.
Arcade Ace it is.
Probably seeing the synergy between golds and arcade, which a guy has 1 gold. Smo does not have any right now.
This will be the same gold that they have if Smo gets this.
Yep.
You know, is this like a, I don't know if this is like an intrusive thought or not, but there's something evil about my brain where whenever I see Magic Garden, no matter who it is, the sick, twisted part of my brain is always like, but what if they just run into the wall? What if, what if they just accidentally run into the wall?
When I play Magic Garden, I can't describe it, but I press a direction that I want to go, and it just doesn't go that way. And I think it's like if you,
like,
I think if it's like if
Yeah.
you like press and release it before you get to like
to
the next
turn
square,
actual.
then it just like doesn't register, and then
No, I
like
know what you're saying.
you
I
almost
could
run
be
into
wrong.
a
I think
wall.
it's to do with the way that the game handles like its tile-based turning, because you
Right.
know how you can run into.
Oh no!
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, Guri.
It wasn't a wall though.
Okay.
You can't blame me. It wasn't a wall.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
It was
Like
it was an
that's
offbeat.
that's
It's different.
50% on you, 50% on the guy.
Yeah.
I mean the
Oh,
thing just ended and a bloppy just rolled right in. Also that bloppy
That,
didn't get.
that is unfortunate, but Guy has been, of course, like playing really cleanly.
That was really funny. I have the power.
You better use it wisely. You know what they
Oh
say.
no, there's no
Do I
wise
have to be
using
fair now and be like, I hope Waldorf spontaneously implodes at some point?
it. Well, you know, why would you want Waldorf to implode?
Into confetti and happiness.
Okay.
See, no, now you're happy.
I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, I guess in fairness, it's also like all a dream.
Oh God, guys, I'm sorry. I love Waldorf. I'll take it back. I do not want to make the Waldorf crowd mad. Damn, I've said on cast multiple times I want to like get the Quibble plush so I can like
Just
beat it
beat
up
it
and throw
up.
it against the wall. Nobody batted an eye. The second I said I want.
Yeah, because that's a
Scribbles.
Oh
Everyone
no, the
does
balloon!
Oh,
No!
oh, oh. Let's go.
Oh, we have campfish. We're fine.
I noticed that there's which like of the walls is the most deadly in Magic Garden.
that. Cloverana?
And yeah. No, the top wall is worse because it's the way that the character is, because she takes up 2 tiles. So it kind of gives you a weird sense of perspective. That's why the top wall feels worse than the others.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I missed.
only
But
the
yeah, I agree.
bottom half of your hitbox is like active.
Yeah, so you can like overestimate your safety.
Alright, we're getting back up. We're probably about halfway through Magic Garden, given that it scales up faster further you go in.
Yeah, it's interesting. UFO 50 is full of little nuances.
There's honestly surprisingly not too many games where they actually use the hitbox is smaller than the character, other than like Campanella, Seaside, Magic Garden.
Overbold. No, Overbold.
I feel like Overbold
You-
almost. Well, actually, I should correct myself where it's like significantly smaller,
Beautiful.
like half or less.
While I was yapping, Smo just went ahead and did a very clean gold on Waldorf.
Yep.
That's another for
one gold and
Ace.
arcade ace for Smo.
Ninpec Gold Disc. For real?
Baby hover whales. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess
Alrighty then.
I meant main characters. Unless you consider the baby hover whales main characters, which they might be.
Oof, that was unfortunate.
Oh no.
A guy took another death there.
Oh no.
I didn't. My brain is already forgetting the chat because I saw it and now my train of thought is gone. Was it a wall or was it an oppie? I think it was an oppie, right?
It looked like it was an offie from out of the corner of my eye. Check and verify him too.
I trust your eye corner.
I also trust that. But yeah,
Thank you.
we are now actually we are in Ninpec Gold Disc now, so gonna threaten the bingo. Mooncat, a guy who loves Mooncat can probably do this in like, I don't know,
Record
8,
time.
9 minutes.
Yeah, we might see the world record for that today.
I think the sum of the best of 2 eggs is probably like around 7, 8 minutes. So we might see like an 8 or 9 minute Mooncat
Hey,
2 eggs.
you know,
But it would
if
be
someone,
helpful for Smo.
if someone has to be the bearer of the curse, I mean, tough job, but somebody's got to do it, you know?
For what?
Mm-hmm.
Toots, saying it's totally not my fault that guy has died twice
Oh.
in Madison Garden.
Yeah, no. No, you're good, man.
If it wasn't me, it would be something else, so.
Yep. It would have been May opening the terminal off screen saying, what are you doing? And then the other person suddenly implodes in their game.
Burst into flames.
Next time I make league playoffs. Oh, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say next time I make league playoffs, I'm gonna pay like one of those witches on Etsy to cast a curse on my opponent.
Should we get a caster curse counter?
No, that would be a funny idea for like
Oh no.
an underground match. Just pay someone on Etsy, like an Etsy witch, to be like, can you come on stream and like curse my opponent so they lose all the time? Thank you.
It's wild. There's a very unethical way to do that.
Some people might do
What
it
is
for
It not requires cursing, but it's called a DDoS attack.
You could just ask in the bingo. There might be some people who do it for free.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe if I ask really politely, you're right.
Oh, no coffee?
Like Spooty will root for Struggle Pit for free. I'm sure there's some other people that will.
$1. $1.
$1. More as a
Actually,
hard
smart
bargain.
I don't know. Can I finance that?
You're gonna crowdfund it?
Well, if people want to help.
Can I pay? Can I pay 8 cents over a course of 12 months?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not? Within 1 cent.
Yeah, that makes it more
affordable. Okay with that.
The math on this is starting to sound really complicated. I'll just try my best to win.
3-day
Three-day
blinding stew. Oh, for my crust sector world
More
record.
just if you actually do get a world record, I will PayPal you an amount of cash. It won't be much, but I will PayPal you.
Didn't you make a wager on this with someone else, like in the beginning of the league?
That was for combatants.
Gold.
Oh, I thought it was combatants gold.
Well, combatants gold as well, but that I immediately was like, well, no, hold on, that could reasonably happen, so maybe I shouldn't do that.
I mean,
I backed out. It's like it's too doable.
I mean, if it's only like $5, I mean that's not a big deal because it would mean beat 4 levels and gold discs would have to be like on the for it to even be somewhat feasible.
We're about to start calculating the monetary value of certain bingo goals.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Like for like the whatever the draft bingo kind of I don't know what's called sub format. Like if they all had like certain dollar amounts, like Cyber Owls get a 1-up would be worth like a lot of
2
money.
cents.
And like Nimpet Gold Disc, or I don't know how you would do it, but it would either have to be a really high or really low amount. We got there, by the way. A guy finally got there.
Nice, let's go.
Yeah, you got it.
That is another arcade gold disc for a guy.
Damn.
No, you're not washed. Don't say it.
Don't say that.
No. Well,
well,
it's good that you've showered today, guy. I think that's what he's trying to tell us. Yeah, just on an unrelated note to Magic Garden, I have showered
just
today.
letting. He's a good
I am
smelling.
glad,
Yeah.
All right, we got 5 Schmeat.
Yep, time to go in. I'm surprised that was just 5 meat, actually. It seems like it's felt longer.
It ticks up slower than it feels.
It's 5 minutes per meet, right? Or
Yeah, it's 5 minutes per meet. So it might have also come in back at like 14 minutes in. So that's might have been why it's like 2 meets.
Does it reset when you come in?
Yes.
Like in the
So if you entered it with like at like 4.5 minutes, you would not get a meet like from the last one you got.
The global timer would reset. Infamously learned by the community with the
was it
Bob Salad match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
kept. And you know what? I can't
checking,
blame them because like I would not have thought that was the case.
Yeah, kept checking Pilot Quest like 4.5 somewhere between 4 and 5 minutes every time, and got like one meet in 50 minutes because he just kept checking too soon. Oh my gosh, the bullet hell.
You gotta let the meat
Oh
ferment.
my gosh, no! That was so close. Smo like almost dodged every single thing that was thrown
Well,
at her.
it's nice.
Thankfully, she's almost at the end here. Just needs to keep
Yeah,
calm, get through the
like
laser pigs.
there's like 2 more sections that are a little bit scary. It's right here, and then the next one is still, you're not completely out of the woods yet.
Do you think Smo? I can't. Wait, no. I need to check how many lives Smo has. Oh my god, it's
Yeah,
only
one.
one.
One
Can only take
currently
one
extra.
death currently.
Yeah.
Ooh, you get an, oh my gosh, you can get another one at like 17k or something. I don't know exactly what.
I
Oh
see.
my gosh. Oh,
Oh
there's
my
some
god.
insane dodging on Smo's side.
Yeah, barely dodging the flying dentures. That
Oh
was
my gosh,
crazy.
and dodging the laser like way far off screen. Oh, careful
Smo
of
is
that
crazy.
one. Oh my gosh.
She is a ninja.
She is a ninja. Being very patient with like these backwards spawning pig to not like jump into them accidentally. So, and you're basically done with the like annoying sections. I mean, there are these pigs
That
here,
was
but you have just the
scary.
boss after this.
Do you think Smo? Or well, no.
Okay.
I say do you think, but I know this is a certain thing. Like, is Smo going to have to fight the boss again?
Yes, the gold. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully Smoke can get maybe like 10 to 15 shuriken hits, or even at least like 5, because if you get that many, you should be able to safely one cycle
Ghost it?
the boss with the ghost.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering if Smo would still be able to use the ghost gimmick.
Yeah, you can still use the ghost given the lives you have. Just need to get a few hits in. Yeah, that's enough. Ideally, you get as many as you can. Oh, the fish!
Oh my god.
Barely saving yourself. Trying to wait for this platform and these things get out of the way. Yeah. Because if you do ever attack with the ghost, you want to get like right in front of the eye so that your shots go through quickly. Oh,
Oh,
okay. You should be able to get it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no, Smo! Oh, she didn't commit. She didn't commit to it.
My God.
No. Like, it was literally 1 or 2 shots away.
I was watching with bated breath, like, oh my God.
No, you either have to commit to it or get back to safety, and she went in between both, and oh man,
Oh no!
no
Thank
on
God
our.
she put in the leaderboard.
so that's
But
a top.
back at it.
I mean, I would maybe pivot to leaderboards just because of the time loss, but oh man, sorry, 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 Spooty. Sorry, Spooty. Dude, I actually thought about typing this in a match before. Like, opening Seaside and typing in sorry, Spooty.
Oh, where is?
Yeah,
But that was like back when.
he's screaming at the camera right
That
now.
was back when, like,
Seaside Drive.
back very early when, like, all the Seaside memes were coming out.
I'm tired of seeing it.
I could never get tired of Seaside Drive.
All my friends are talking about Seaside Drive.
Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, a guy is going for this? I'm really.
Gold? No.
That's what I'm saying. The
Just
Seaside
wants,
guy.
just wants to
They
play
see
some
my head.
Seaside. I was
Just
gonna
wanted to
say.
play.
I guess the only thing I can think of is you're gonna get a lot of you're gonna get a decent amount of bosses from it. So you're getting like
bosses.
you're getting 4 contributions. You're getting arcade ace. You're getting gold discs. You're getting
Oh, actually,
defeat 10
3.
bosses and top 3.
I don't know how
This-
scared a guy is of dying there.
I
wouldn't
feel like
so
Campanella actually would be the better play as opposed to well, actually I don't know, because Campanella
I feel like
can take a
it was
bit.
fast.
It can. It's really good for the first 2 though. Like, you can get
Yeah,
boss
if
A
you're-
and boss B like fairly quickly, and C because of the warp.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The last ones are a little slow, and obviously Queen Zoo can take forever depending on RNG.
Yeah, if you're like quick
But-
with Campanella, you can definitely do it like like at least a few minutes faster than Seaside. But this is just a kind of a safe pick, so no worries
This
there.
is the beauty of bingo, though. Like, now we actually have real choices to be made that we're on the mid game right now with so many synergies going on. You have to decide what
Mhm.
gold do you want. Do you want the golds to be quicker? Do you want them to be slower but more synergistic? What is the plan you're willing to take here?
Do you want to play your favorite video game?
Yup.
Yeah,
exactly, because it's fun. Because it's fun.
Why did you do that square? Because it's fun.
It's fun. Yup.
Because I wanted to play my game. I am gonna have to go, unfortunately, but please enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you for joining, Vanilla.
Are you gonna join in chat, or are you just going?
I gotta go. My phone's about to die.
All right.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well,
Have a good one.
safe,
Thank you for the cast.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Rest in peace. I'll miss her. All right. I don't want to cast or curse like Vanilla's existence. That's a little too far.
Excuse you.
I should have put that meme in the video, something like caster curses when they have the power to like stop criminal drug lords, but they decide to mess up one person's game of Seaside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Frank, the caramel square does look good, but I could be wrong, but I don't think either of these players are very big on caramel or Star Wasper. Not one for shooters, I don't think. I'll stand corrected if that's not the case, but I know Smo and a guy do not like to go into Star Wasper at the very least, so probably safe bet to say caramel isn't too far behind. Wonderful. We are going for the bonus game here.
Okay. Get the extra lives, safety. Alright, and then sitting over here with, I think, 2 or 3 extra lives than before in this section.
Yeah, I don't even know. Do you need more than one bonus game to get the top 3 on Seaside?
Yes, I'm pretty sure you need the 3rd stage bonus game. And the first one,
Oh, you do?
you might as well get. Almost certain. I think you end up with like 240, 250 if you don't get. Or somewhere around there.
I see. Because the top 3 for Seaside is 100k, right?
Yeah, 100k is... Oh, wait, are you asking about the cherry?
Just for the top 3 score for Seaside.
Oh, the top 3
Not
score. No, okay. I thought you were talking about the cherry. But yeah, no, for 100k, ideally you want to get them just to make it faster, but you don't need... You could miss every single bonus game and still get it.
Good, yeah.
Because the bosses alone give you 100k. Or 90k, I think.
For this case, assuming he's going to tie this in with the Gold Disc Arcade Ace,
yep.
I think you can just avoid every bonus game and still easily get over 100k. And that could probably save you a minute and a half in the end. I don't know how long the bonus stages take on average, maybe 15 seconds each.
Yeah, they're probably, yeah. Probably around 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's a nice 100k, just a perfect third of the cherry amount. Yes, welcome to the world of the typers, Vanilla. I see Guri did not cast a curse here. Yeah, she's still with us, thankfully.
Alright, so we're in stage 2 here in Seaside.
The gumball stage.
Yep.
I feel bad I would comment more on Smo, but like everybody kind of saw what happened. We're just going through the motions of Nimpek again. Yep. She's doing a little bit better. I think she had 1 life around this time. Last time we also did not get the coffees. It looks like she's probably gonna...
I think she was at 2 before. I think she's at the same point she was before in lives. But she does have a little more score, so might be able to get like an extra 1,000 or 2. Oh no!
It's okay. It's all good.
Take out that
Rob
enemy.
Tundo. I get it, because I mained Rob in Smash 4.
Yeah. Right. Oh
true.
my gosh. These bullets are just like trying to frame trap her.
through stage 2 on a guy's side.
With no deaths,
I believe
which
we are
is
doing the
nice.
bonus game as well.
Oh my gosh.
Not necessary for this run, but probably won't end up mattering too much.
Trying to grab that shuriken, but every other stage boss has an object come out of the background. Oh yeah, that's right. I think someone had mentioned that before, but yeah, it's
True.
It's cool.
Bothered me for months.
Yeah.
You know what really bothers me? And I know some people know what I'm talking about. The weird egg on one of the tiles, or I think it's an egg. I have no idea. It's like a white-looking oval on the top of Big Bell Race on like the second course.
Yeah.
What is that thing? Why is it there? I don't know. It keeps me up at night.
Some people say egg.
Egg.
That's what they want you to think, though.
Yeah, Big Egg wants you to believe this.
Alright, we are at the squid boss. Not with a spare life. Getting some good hits early on. Watch out for the lightning. Head doesn't have much room to spare. And more lightning.
You thought that was the egg in BBR, Gretgor. I don't blame you for that because just like you, what am I trying to say? I'm probably just like you and just mashed the A button through the character select screen and never bothered to look at the Barbuda eggs at the top. Oh my god, I am like actually... I'm trying not to look at Smo's screen because I'm so scared.
Yeah.
I'm like, just look at a guy, just be safe.
Oh, the fish. No!
No, dude,
no!
The weaving! The weaving and the weeping!
Smo!
No, okay, I wonder, is it time? Is it time to pivot?
No, she was doing so good at dodging, just tried dodging the fish. Was trying to dodge the fish and then we go again. Let's go.
Again.
We go again.
Yes!
That's the spirit. Never pivot. Never surrender. We go again. Again.
Guile's theme is playing in my head. Man, I hope you guys like the. Oh well, actually, I don't know what music you have on stream, but I'm thinking like, gee, I hope you like the Nimpec music.
Oh, you know, I have not streamed in so long. It's probably been silent, and it was not supposed to be. I actually didn't have a guy muted, but
Guy's probably like, huh? I wonder what Smo's up to right
Man.
now.
I didn't have a guy muted, but he did have his music muted, so we did not have any music.
Yep, audio jump scare.
Yep. It is unfortunate the past 2 times I've cast there has been no music because I use in-game audio, but like it's not something I think about while I'm casting. Background
Yeah, I don't
music.
use music on my game. All right.
I've ruined the
third boss
silence.
for Guy.
Yep. I probably should update these. I might have missed one, but
Here we
See-
go again. It's Nimpec time, my friend.
well, considering that I just turned on the audio, it's like you're listening to the audio for the first time. Because this is the first time we've been in Nimpec.
You're welcome. You have been Men in Black mind erased.
Yep. We'll see if Smo first tries this.
Miasma Tower? Cherries? Dude, what are you talking about? UFO 50 just came out. Come on, let's go play Barbuda.
Yeah. Oh no. Seaside Drive is literally so cute, and for what? I feel like that's such a cryptic message.
And for what?
And for what? It feels so cryptic.
What do we get out of it?
What was the end goal of Seaside being so cute?
And for what? You're laughing. Seaside Drive is freaking adorable, and you're laughing. I do like the jellies in this game. They're my favorite enemy.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe the octopi are. I love octopuses or octopi.
I like the barracudas, whatever those are.
Oh, the fish, like the piranha or whatever they are. Yeah, I have no idea.
Marine biologists in chat, can you correct me on what type of fish they're based on?
If I could go back in time, that's what I would have chosen for like a career path.
Yeah, it sounds nice. Seems cool.
I mean, I took a couple classes. I think I had 2 oceanography classes when I was in university, but
Nice.
didn't go too big into them. And it was kind of
Oh, walleye.
Boom. Okay. First shark wizard down. A walleye? Is that a type of bird, or am I crazy?
No, walleye is a fish, but
I'm thinking. I know sockeye is a type of salmon.
he used to fish for walleye in northerns.
Wait, what'd you say?
I used to fish for walleye in northerns in Canada.
Are you Canadian?
No, I'm not Canadian.
Oh, okay.
But I've been
I
out
was
in
gonna say.
Ontario.
I was like, I've never
Red
heard
Lake.
a hint of an accent out of you. That's cool. I have a history with fishing. My father owns a fishing company. Shoutouts to Easy Body Products.
Nice.
The best synthetic fly tying tubing material in the game.
Whoa.
In fact, I was just thinking the other day, he's catch and release, but like he used to once a year either catch like a bluefin tuna or something to take home for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I missed so bad one year. He got a mako, like a beautiful mako
Oh, yeah.
shark, and we cooked that bad boy up. Shark is like, God, I wish it was like a common meat. It's like a cross
So-
between chicken and tuna.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Such a delicacy.
Like it was really good. Love fishing, actually. I really do.
And we're
Get me
trying
out there. Get my hands in the dirt. Get in the worms.
Yep.
Put on my jumping minnow.
Alright, we should be seeing the Seaside Drive boss down, and that is
Oh, please, Smo.
close to a cherry, but
I'm getting
Don't
worried
need a
again. She's
cherry.
at, no! Lives again! Please! Please! Okay. Okay.
that's gonna be the last arcade gold for a guy.
Oh, Smo, no. Oh,
No,
she took a death about
Smo.
2/3 of the way through again and decided to hop out.
No.
Oh my god, that is so sad. We'd be in such a different situation if that gold disc was here.
Yeah. A guy would be forced into Mooncat, and which, even
You
though a guy is very
yeah.
good at it, he's still like, you know what he's gonna be in for like 9 minutes.
A guy gets to take a nice look at the board and see what he wants to do here while Seaside Drive
Yep.
takes a couple millennia to end.
Yep. Just a casual 45-second cutscene.
Okay, let's get a deep breath in us. A little maybe a sip of water for
Fin.
Smo. Go into Fist Hell and try to change the tides.
I didn't even check. Did a guy lose to Unktomi, and that's why it's not checked off?
I believe he did not go to Unktomi, correct? Yeah, I think something happened, or he just changed
Yeah,
his mind.
A guy
It's been so
definitely,
long now.
a guy definitely was in the same room as Unktomi, like fighting the spiders, but I guess died to it. Which, I mean, Unktomi is no joke. If you play any bit carelessly, like it can do like 60. It can take 60 seconds off, like every quarter second or something. You could
Which
lose
is
like
insane.
2 minutes of progress in 1 second, or 2 minutes of your remaining
minutes,
time in like 1 second.
If you get hit 4 times. Huh.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That was funny.
Yeah,
She was over to the right so early, the car didn't even make the fire yet.
240 seconds, yeah, 4 minutes. Quick maths.
Quick mouse.
Alright, we
Every time I
are...
watch Smo, I'm like, dang, she's good at fist though. I didn't know she just like.
Oh yeah, she is. She just says it's
What was that?
comfort pick. She's consistent with it. She's going to be picking up a boss here.
Especially the first 2 stages. Once you get used to them, you just like, there's just a route you do and you take it, and it's pretty consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
I have not kept up completely properly with bosses, and then the guy is in Ninpek now, which is gonna be a boss and a gold disc which is a little, I guess, a little bit funny if a guy had this on the mind, didn't go into Ninpek for the arcade gold, but I guess maybe thought Smo was in it earlier.
Don't start dying, guy. I swear. I don't want to see.
And
I don't
Smo,
want to see 2 torturous Nimpek runs.
Smo is gonna go for leaderboards now, but the leaderboard for Kick Club, you have to like basically beat Track World.
Yeah,
It is kind of a long
that's what
one.
I was thinking.
That's like,
Because it's 75k, right?
yeah, that's like a 7 or 8 minutes, I think, even if you play relatively well.
Okay. Let's see if she gets the quick. No, get the quick level transition there.
And this is the top 3-on-3 arcade leaderboards, which is the longest of all the arcade leaderboard general goals. So you have to get a... I mean, Ninpek and Magic Garden exist, but you do have to play one more that's at least a little bit longer.
True. I gotta say, they're obviously not racing Kit Club right now, but I was shocked to find how relevant the transition time save is in Kit Club. In a practice game with Chaco, I started after him, and I ended up beating him despite dying more, simply because I was doing the level transition trick.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Like, it's surprising. You don't think about it, but I guess it is like a 3/4 of a second every single time. That adds up to,
Yeah.
I don't know,
And
30 plus seconds over the course of the game,
And I think,
if not more.
yeah. I'm curious if a guy is just going to grab the leaderboard and then go for it, or just going to stick out through the game. I'm thinking probably going to stick out through the game, try to get the block.
Block wall I mentioned?
Block wall. Block koala cherried in a bingo match.
My god, I'll lose my mind. I'll rip my shirt off and like scream at the top of my lungs.
Oh no, wait. I actually forgot to check. This might not be a time limit of an hour and 45 minutes because this kind of is a playoff game, so this might actually be going to 2 hours 15 minutes if it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Because I actually was thinking about that while I was setting it up, and now I just never adjusted it.
A little duckage.
Yep. It was good to have a little duck in Kick Club.
If any Kick Club experts can tell me in the chat, is this level like RNG or something? Because sometimes I immediately try to jump up to that middle platform and the tennis guy will shoot me. Sometimes I do it, he doesn't shoot me. And I genuinely can't figure out what is going on. Like, it doesn't feel consistent to me.
So a guy might have thought Smo was in Ninpek pushing the row 3 and is just going to go for Mooncat, just in case she is.
Another game he's probably been chomping at the bit to open, but
Yeah.
was looking for the right opportunity.
I have to go find
It's
the
like
time
kind of
limit.
predetermined. Yeah, that's kind of the
Change
vibe I
it to
get.
2:15. Did a guy
And,
die? No, a guy just was in for the leaderboard, did not stay for the gold disc. So got to the 8K and just died like 2.5 minutes into Ninpek. Wasn't going to stay the extra 7 minutes for the gold disc in case Smo was in it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kick Club, but like when you're holding the ball and you run into an enemy, it kills you, but it also kills the enemy.
Classic. Okay, Smo's doing pretty
Ooh,
good, but she's down
the double
to
hit with
one
the
life.
double hit with the soccer ball.
One extra life, I'm sorry.
And you just need one more hit on the boss. Oh, that was a nice little Mid-air shot.
What cute design for the tennis boss to make the seam lines.
Okay,
Oh.
so Smo saw that the leaderboards was marked off,
Okay.
and
Good.
sorry, I actually did not was marking that off, but I think we were at this for leaderboards as it ended.
Coincidentally, that's going to work out better for Smo. I was hoping, but I genuinely predicted maybe she was going to stay for the gold disc because she didn't.
That is
she
a
didn't
boss.
know, but
Oh, actually, Smo might have saw it earlier and just stayed for the boss. Now that I'm thinking about it. So just left as soon as securing that boss kill.
Alphazar's hat. Fun game with some bosses in it.
Yep.
So just again a reminder for the viewers, a guy did die to Unktomi, so in theory we can still go back and finish the fight there. I am shocked that
I would think Smoke could.
we didn't see the Mortal 2 square done actually earlier, now that I think about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Smo could go for Unktomi if she has the meat shop online. And that would contribute to a
Meat
boss as
shop.
well.
Baby
Meat shop. It's a really great place to get together.
Meat Shack Pilot.
Meat Shack Pavina. Oh no, okay. You get three extra lives here. 3 health each.
I died in Alphazar's hat, whatever will I do?
No, time to go back to the beginning. Just kidding. Alright. It's good to kind of skip through most of this. Not grabbing the tickets because you don't need them. You want to just get through the levels. You don't need the extra lives.
Every time I play Mooncat, I forget about those invisible bouncy balls. I like need to remember at least once.
Oh yeah, it's nice for getting through that a little bit faster. The guy is basically at the end of this right now. This is the last room before the bunny boss, as many say, Banui.
Banui.
And we will see the death warp in 3, 2, 1. Nice.
That's nice.
I always do it. Like I feel safer. I feel more consistent doing it instead of like trying to squeeze through like the 1x1 or 2x1 gap.
Are there any other ones that are like that?
I mean, there's definitely different places you can do it, but I don't know if there's any that like are as kind of like feel optimal.
God, the freaky homunculus.
And that's gonna be a very quick kill. Just gonna trap it in the corner. That's gonna be a boss and a gold disc for a guy.
It's an abomination to human nature. We've gone too far. We don't need to breed these things until they have one eyes. Come on.
A guy has.
Although I don't know, Josie's doing pretty good for herself. Maybe it's not that bad.
A guy has gotten more eggs, but I have not been keeping track of it since.
Elf hat? Yeah, I sure hope it does. Hi, Choco. How you doing?
Hello, Choco.
To catch you up to speed, for any relevant squares that you might not be aware of, Smo unfortunately was in Nimpec Hell for a while, went for 2 gold disc attempts, did not get either of them, dying at the final boss. A guy previously opened Pilot Quest, had some trouble with Unktomi, and now both players are kind of back to doing their own thing. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Pilot Quest time.
A guy's working on getting this spider skip. I couldn't remember. I think it was in
Nice.
Nice, got it. I was in Spicy Bingo, and I think I got it like first try when I never did it before.
I didn't know there was a thing. I want to try that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like you have to pause just a tiny bit, and then just jump in, and you can get it.
Oh, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna have my hand up in the air, my eyes closed. I'm just listening to the Pilot Quest soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
The muted guitar samples go so hard. Or not, I don't think they're samples, I think they're just...
So Smo, yeah, Smo must have just gotten the meat check online and got the one meat, so having 120 seconds trying to pick up some more by defeating enemies. Oh, getting hit is very scary here.
Oh.
Might have to just go
head
back.
home.
I mean, you do have 2 Zold necks, but yeah, I mean, you might as well just reset here, like close out the game.
Dang it. Oh, whoa. What are we
Oh, maybe just scouting, but yeah, it's not the super fast. Actually, no, you have to go one screen to the right.
Well, this is nice, and I appreciate it, but there they go.
Yep. You pushed yourself too hard, didn't you? Thanks, Lard. Thanks for showing.
It does tell you something interesting about, like, how the developers and what they think of UFO 50. Because of all the things they chose to make merch for, Slard was what, like, one of them.
Yep.
Very interesting. No
The
Alpha,
most iconic.
no Double,
I
no
mean,
Waldorf, just Slard.
I mean, it's kind of like Caramel, where it's just the little, I think their official name is Squirts. Like, that's just the guy on the cover.
Whoa. Wait, who? Caramel?
Yeah, that guy on the cover. It's just like from Dino World or something.
Oh, the little, like, the
Yeah.
veggie looking thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the submarine. I was like, wait a second. I thought he was like Pleuron or something.
No, Pleuron is having fun.
Shout outs to someone playing Magic Arena.
Oh, let's go. We got I Love Mooncat in here. We got a guy playing. We got.
Hey, I love.
Hey,
Mooncat.
Violet.
Oh, that's Violet. I never knew that.
Wait,
For the longest time, I did not know that.
is I Love Mooncat Violet? I think so, but I could be 100% wrong.
I had no idea. I've been seeing them in RPM's chat for like months and months and months. I didn't know that. Sweet. And also, thank you for the comment on my video.
So in Rakshasa for a boss.
And for fun.
Yeah, of course. I know Smo likes Rakshasa, she likes Rakan, she likes Avianos. Likes,
anything with,
Fistel.
with the phonetics rock in it.
Yeah, and Fistel.
Fistel, Rocky, Rock. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Close enough.
Yeah. Victor has 3 letters of rock in it.
Wait, Victor? Victor's a human. Humans came from the stardust and the earth. The earth is made of rock. Wait a second.
Nope, just Rakshasa.
Typical Mooncat experience of going for the 0.5 second save, losing 20 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, earlier we were trying to get the skip on the spider, and I think it's like that actually is one that I've learned recently that you can do by you dash like under that little platform, and then you can immediately jump after it, save some time.
Can you smell what the Jangy is cooking? Jangy and his millions. Jangy probably does the eyebrow thing like really well.
Mm-hmm. I believe it. Smo! Put yourself... Oh no, Smo's already on screen. She doesn't need to be more than once.
I'm waiting. I'm like, yeah, no appearance?
No cameo. She's already here as Jangy. Alright, almost... Oh, quick kill. Oh no! I was gonna say, only like 1 or 2 shots away from getting the kill. Watch out for the purple. The purple! No!
Oh my goodness.
No!
The green skull of all the things. Wow.
She was trying to avoid the purple guy by the... Man.
Purple guy.
Man. Smo.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, this has been the third time she's been at a boss, and... Please. Please. Bad play. No.
No, bad.
It was just unfortunate.
That's okay.
It's okay, Smo.
It's okay. You got plenty of time, despite having a little bit of bad play.
It wasn't a bad play. It was just unfortunate that Rakshasa, like one bad thing can happen, it's instantly over. It's like dying in Magic Garden and being like, dang, how could I ever die in Magic Garden?
Dang.
Wow, darn. And we are in paint
Do you
chase.
smell what the rock is cooking? Oh, paint chase, okay.
Alright, guy just needs 2 more bounces, maybe 3.
God,
He's so speedy.
love the paint chase music so much.
That's good.
It makes me so happy. This, like, it was one of the first games I played. It brought me back to playing Mappy on my Sega Genesis as a kid, or was it Master System? I forget which one I had, but...
So that's 2 eggs done for a guy. Guy sitting at 4 gold discs.
Yeah, what's gonna be the last one? I mean,
Mortal
is sitting
2,
right there.
Yeah, I mean, Mortal 2 does have 10 keys in it. Alright, Nightmare.
Oh, okay.
I do like this play. You just get the long-winded 5 golds done quickly. And then go for something else. You don't have to synergize everything. This is probably the smarter play.
I do feel bad, like really bad for Smo, because, like, obviously the Nimpack things were very unfortunate. It happens. Because, like, she's been playing very well. It's just unfortunate that those late game deaths happen to set her back so much and kill her momentum right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But you never know. If it can happen to Smo, it can happen to Guy. So.
Yep.
And keep in mind, we have a lot of goals left on this board that I could be wrong, but both players are likely not comfortable with. There's still going to be Caramel. There's still going to be Star Wasper. There's going to be Devolition. And there's still going to be Unktomi, who has not been nice today.
Mm-hmm. Have you given compliments to Unktomi? Maybe it's like Lamia.
Be nice. Unktomi Maguire requires compliments.
She did have a bad day after all, and that's why she attacked you.
Oh, was that why?
Yeah.
I just did this square last night, bro. The Paint Chase
240.
240 plus one is a very interesting square.
It is probably one of the most varied squares based on your skill level, because if you're just barely getting by in Paint Chase, this... I mean, you could potentially beat the game and not get this. I mean, it's a bit unlikely,
Yeah,
but
it's true.
if you're just barely scraping by each stage, you're gonna have to go like 15 or more stages to get it. But the better you are at like clearing the board, like the way faster you'll get this goal. If you're able to get perfects, if you know how to get perfects on levels, you could probably get this in like, I don't know, like 7, 8 courses or something. But yeah, no, it's definitely not something that's easy to do. It's like something you have to take like a very specific route on each for most of the courses. Gonna hit the time box early. Hopefully another enemy runs over that so you can hit it twice, because hitting it a little early doesn't allow you to catch up as much on it, but it's gonna get
So
repainted.
lucky though. Yeah.
I think there's always
Exactly.
like the AI always moves the same, so I mean, if you kind of set up for that and like know that enemy is gonna go that way, then you can kind of
That
predict
must be the
that.
mistake I make frequently then, because I will sometimes I remember to let an enemy get near it before I hit it, and sometimes I don't, and the times I don't, it
That might be
hurts.
just enough. Okay, a little
more
more.
than enough. Okay.
But yeah, no, I
Plus
find
11's not
myself
bad.
hitting it early, and then I just like take out the enemies as they spawn, but they don't hit over it.
The Killer Smack is particularly weird. I almost wanted to post what happened to me the other day, but I think I don't know if this is a bug or if this is just commonly known, but I definitely killed or knocked the killer in the head with the meat hook the other day, and I didn't get the gift, which was weird.
Did you go to the next like room?
Like the garage, yeah.
And where you actually escaped, or?
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I didn't technically escape, but I somehow walked to the other room. Can you walk in the other room without hitting him in the head still, right?
Yeah, so...
Okay. So I must have missed him then and just accidentally going without realizing.
Yeah, sometimes the hitboxes are a bit weird, like even if you think you hit him, like... It like displays text so you think that you hit him, but like you go to the next room but you're still in chase.
And it's night manner, cause so you're always like...
Okay, we are able to get max meat again for a guy. Gonna take another shot at him. Tomi probably gonna get it this time. It's not typically a goal it's not typically a goal like people have probably practiced in any sense, being that it's like an idle game and there's just one part that you do once, so it's like actually fighting on Tomi can be like kinda gotta figure out what you're doing, what you do and don't want to do. Because if you get trapped, it could just go south very quickly.
I kind of want to make it, like, I might actually write this down physically on paper. I do want to make it a point to try and practice Pilot Quest in practice bingos more if there's a boss square on it.
Yeah, even...
Just to, like, why not?
Yeah, honestly, even if you're in a practice bingo, you could just, like, boot up Pilot Quest and, like, jump into it just to, like, practice goals that aren't even on board. Yeah. Even if they're not on the board.
Because Big Borg is a boss, right?
Yes.
So, I mean... Not for nothing. I mean, you know, for a little bit of time investment in Pilot Quest, if it happens to
that is like
stuff, it's not bad.
That is like a 2-minute boss if you're like just popping in real quick to get the meat online, and then.
If there's one thing you can say about bingo, it's like we definitely have. It has not been solved, so to speak. Like
for
as
sure
we would
not.
say in like Magic, when formats get like solved and you figure out all the most optimal stuff, like. Bingo is not solved in any way. There's
so many games.
Nuance.
Yeah, there's so many games in UFO 50 that haven't even been solved themselves for speedrunning. But yeah, you bring new challenges. Like if you're talking like, oh, get the gold, get the gift, get the cherry. Like a few of those are solved, but you bring up bingo, which has like all new goals to do, then you're gonna get like new strategies and everything for doing them. Ooh, that was a very
clean
dodge to get. A very nice dodge to get out of that.
Oh, she's doing pretty good.
Yeah, Smo definitely doing good. I think this is level... I did not check it all, like 10 or something, but...
Something like that, yeah. I did not remember that the drones could trigger the time thing.
Yeah, they can trigger power-ups.
But I guess they're a little car plane thing.
Oh, this is a good line for what's... Oh no, she went back. I always get trapped on this one because I like go back to try painting that and then... Okay.
Sorry, my phone just...
Yeah, you're good.
Saying I'm at 3% battery. I forgot to plug it in.
You're good. Like that one, like the enemies just kind of run rampant because you keep getting blocked off when you try going over the switch that changes the solid blocks.
Okay, it's plugged
in. And we are doing well here in Ontomi.
I completely forgot to plug it in when I came back from my
Getting
workout.
some hits in, probably not too far from taking her out. Oh. Yeah,
looks like I'm just in time to see Ontomi get the crap kicked out of her.
I think there's a good spot you can go, like, these statues, if you're able to get, like, just the side of her, like, clipped on a statue while she's jumping down towards you. Yep, that is Ontomi down.
Clean!
She'll, like, keep trying to jump down towards you, but you can just keep swatting her back. And that is 12 squares for a guy, so a guy only needs one more at this point. Smo is around 200 points in Paint Chase. Just needs a little more, a couple more levels, if they go well. And in Campanella for bosses, I believe Guy is going to finish out on bosses. I also need to update another boss for a Guy. And I might be off on bosses by 1 or 2, but
That's 245 for points.
Yep.
And that is 240
Another
plus square for Smo. Very important to block the row 1 up there for what it's worth.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only bingos are not really a factor at this point. Just the next square by a guy will win. It's time. We're going back into Nimpec for revenge.
Oh boy, I was gonna say, what do you have to say to the people?
Even coat.
Even coat.
Oh, we're going for a boss. Smo's doing it. Smo's doing it.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna. I think we might see the first bingo game where someone goes for this as the boss.
And this is a fun one. I mean, I like this level.
Yeah, you gotta be a bit particular. You gotta make sure you keep up on the power-ups and making sure you're the one crashing the enemy and not them to you. Ooh, those spikes nearly missing. Now chasing him down. Yeah, chase him down. Oh no.
This really is like wild. I'm like, I haven't seen this in bingo yet, so I don't know what to say.
Oh, painting a lot. Get the drone.
I think we're good.
And then cover over their tracks that they're doing right now.
Go into the bounce, into the speed up.
It's so close. That is so close. 50%. Let's go.
Yes,
Let's
yes.
go.
Oh,
First
beautiful.
try. First try. Nice. All right. What can we get for? Smoke could still take this. Oh, and an Inpec. Okay. So a guy got another boss as well. I couldn't check what a guy's game list looked like, so I think 7 bosses is currently correct. But
That sounds right to me. Because the thing I'm thinking of, I don't think he finished Engel's stage, correct? I don't think we beat Congo. We just did the one up and then left.
I think so. Correct.
And yeah, so Canvas, we're back in Nimpec.
Oh, I
Third
might
time's
have.
the charm.
I actually might have missed one from Seaside. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might have added 3 from Seaside and not put in the. So okay, so if he marks it 1 early, then I think he has 4. Then I missed the 4th one from Seaside. And we'll just do a quick double check. But we will see Campanella probably as the final game being opened by a guy here. Smo is going back for revenge in Ninpec here. And we are coming kind of close to the time limit. I don't think it will come down to time because just a couple bosses more need to be defeated.
Mm.
Yeah, even
The
though
only question I have, Canvas, is correct me for being silly for asking this if this is not the case, but is this going to end at 13, or is it still the case that because a bingo is possible, a guy or somebody needs to make one?
there is no bingo possible for Smo, I believe. Correct?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. I'm thinking it has to be for both players, not just.
Yeah, no.
That's what was confusing me.
Yep.
Thank you.
Only if your opponent can make a bingo, then you can't win off of majority.
It's a heartbreaker, honestly. Like, there's
Yeah.
Nimpec. I did not expect Nimpec to be the.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Smo got kind of a nice start out on this board by having Rock on Island there, but honestly not much else. A bit more rough squares after that. Lords of Disconia, I think she just got unlucky on a bit, but we're gonna see another boss for a guy. And I kind of hope Smoke can get her vengeance before a guy gets
Yeah.
the last boss, but we'll see. Execute Ninja. She is a ninja.
Well, needless to say,
Yeah, I
I
also
guess
got to give
we were right on saying that Star Whisper and Caramel were not opened in this race. Or I'll.
so I did want to give a yeah immediately. Okay.
Oh my god! You can't make it up. You can't make it up.
Yeah, huge shout out to Smo for making the amazing art cover for the playoffs.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It goes hard.
Oh, there's a crown on screen.
Crown on screen.
Fighting our way through. I mean, a guy actually, if a guy is at 8 bosses, he could get 14 points here by getting the last 2 bosses and the without power-ups. Oh wait, no, he already picked up power-ups.
Yeah,
so we're just
he got triple G.
as soon as I said it, I was looking. Yep, those are drones right there. So,
I always read this square wrong in my head though, because I always think you can't get the word egg, but you can. You can get the word egg and you can get geg. So
you can get go or Eej. Don't forget about
or
Eej,
Eej.
my boy
Yeah.
Eej.
Just can't do g or e.
EG like a Sunday morning.
But I just play this one the same. I just try to avoid the letters like the plague.
Alright, and then is that the game or needs one more? That
Nope,
is
that's
the game.
the last boss.
Is
Okay.
GG. Let me stop the timer.
GG. That would be the last square for Guy to take this game. Well played by both players. Oh man, what a race.
Well, welcome back.
Card be over. I hate this card so
I-
fucking much. Oh my god.
I was
This
just
is like the
He's pretty
worst one
I was just talking
for
about that
me.
at
Oh my
the end.
god.
Like there was the only thing on the card that was good for you was the Rock on 2 synergy, and then there was nothing else.
There's nothing else that I'm good at. Like nothing. Like when I saw this card, it was like
No.
Arcade Ace and Mooncat, 2 things. I'm like, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Like,
Well, for what it's worth,
and
you're good
plus
at
Well, I
it.
still
Caramel
really-
Caramel. Oh my god.
That was a hell of a match.
I
Yeah.
saw Mooncat and I was like, oh yes, and then I checked both bingos going onto it and I was like, one of them has Rock On and the other one has Ninbeck. And Smo is going to take Rock On and I can't do Ninbeck. Guess I'm not getting a bingo there.
But yeah,
Oh my
those
god, I should have gotten Ninpeck like 7 times. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
yeah.
That was
I'm
unfortunate.
so mad. Because I was like, okay, because I hate the Arcade Ace
Yeah.
square. It's like probably my least favorite of the theme ones. Because I'm just not good at the arcade games, and I was like, okay, I guess I should do Ninpeck Gold Disc, because it was like, well, Gold Disc was still in the play, Arcade Ace was still in play, and to beat 10 bosses was still in play. I'm like, this is probably the right play. And I got all the way to the end. It was like one fucking shot away.
It was like one,
one
but
like ghost shot away.
yeah, you were like, I think you were
And-
worried about it running out, so you like backed away for a second, but it was like 1 or 2 shots away, and it just the ghost ran out like right then. It was so heartbreaking. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Smo.
And then the
It
second
was-
time I came into the boss with like no lives, and I was
lives.
like, oh okay, I just have to do it hitless, I guess.
Yeah, and
And also like before that, I had like a really stupid thing where there was like an extra life, and I lost a life getting to it, and then didn't get the extra life anyway. So if I didn't do that beforehand, I would have been fine.
yeah, it was.
Oh my god, I cannot. Like oh my god, Ninpeck.
Nimpak,
Yeah.
Nimpak be like that.
I can't
Oh,
stand
dear.
him.
I'm so bad at Ninpeck. Like, I have never
Ugh.
gotten past halfway in the game. Like, really bad.
I cherried it, but like I remember it took me a lot of effort to finally cherry it, and then when I was done, I was like, okay. Like I felt nothing about it. Like I didn't even feel like
Yeah,
accomplishment. I was like, well, thank God I don't have to play it anymore. Mostly.
right.
So,
Uh,
so for anyone on commentary wondering or watching, wondering why I went to Seaside Drive for leaderboards and the third arcade and an arcade gold disc instead of Ninpek, I cannot play Ninpek. It's the reason.
I do want to.
I was looking at like my arcade options, and I was like, okay, which ones can I even do? I did Waldorf as like a break, like as like a
Yeah.
nice little aside
Yeah.
for myself.
Yeah.
Um, and then I was like, "Ugh, I guess I could have. I don't even like. And then I like scrolled over to, like Seaside Drive. I was like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't.
a guy
No.
jumped into Seaside Drive for his arcade ace, and he just put sorry Spooty in the terminal. And um, but yeah, shout outs to Smo for being the very first person to analyze and execute the first try. Well, being the very first person to use the paint chase boss as a boss.
Yeah, I did the paint chase goal, and I was like
Oh.
actually like playing good paint chase. I was like, oh fuck, I'm actually playing like good paint chase.
Yeah.
I bet, and then I remembered that the even coat thing was already done. I was like, wait a second,
Yeah, I don't think
hold
anybody else
on.
in any bingo match has done that before.
Probably
Well,
a
because
first,
Matt's
if
always
I was to guess.
saying this.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Matt is
I know that
literally
one
always
exists as well, but I did not think of it at all when going for the bosses.
I should have done like a turbo that's with like shout outs to Matt
Yeah,
or whatever,
pe
but
people are always saying like when you see like even coat or lazy cops or the other one,
open tomb.
Open
yeah,
Tomb.
Omen Tomb. You can get like
Open
those
tomb.
quick bosses or Worm 1 2 3 4. Spooty.
True.
I'm never going for that one.
I,
Y'all
I
know
I
that.
will actually practice.
I
It's
will.
actually pretty easy.
Yeah.
I
I
You
can learn
just
the
should.
you just
route for it,
you just have
then
to
I'll go for it.
you just have to learn it once. It's one level you have to learn once, and it's a potential
Not
boss.
bad.
That's quick.
Yeah,
But yeah,
my wife
I do
beat
want
that
to
level
say
for me.
those good job by both players. It was a crazy match, and it was unfortunate, like Ninpek just holding you hostage right at the end, but there was some insane dodges in there as well.
Yeah.
There were.
Yeah.
No, it was a crazy game
I
the
was
whole ride through.
Maybe I should
I was
just
a
went for
little worried
Mooncat
that
2 out of 3 eggs, like first off. I bet I would have gotten it because you put that off for a while, and I was like, damn, what if I just did that? And then I could have gotten the
yeah,
bingo.
Yeah.
you could have probably gotten a bingo if you'd gone Mooncat 2 eggs first. I was
Yeah.
worried you were going to do something like that, although I was more worried that you'd already done Ninpek and were in Mooncat and were going to snipe me there with a
I
double
should have
mark.
like
But
yeah, I should have like done that and then like waited for finishing find an egg so I can like double mark it. That would have been the most evil thing I could do.
Yeah, that's an option.
I would have gone for find eggs before that point.
No, I'm saying like I would have like waited until I was done finding all the eggs and then mark off Mooncat and eggs at the same time.
Have Mooncat be your last egg,
Hmm.
right?
Oh yeah, well no, because I would have to have already have done the 2 of 3 eggs
Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to leave
for,
it
for
as the
my
10th
evil
one so you
devious.
could check it off with
Yes.
the eggs in the background or the platform ones.
Oh yeah,
And we saw a guy go for 2 out of 3 eggs as like the 10th square or something, just because like as he said, was worried like maybe setting up for a
There'd
bingo.
been no squares marked for so long that I was like,
I
what's
was in
It
happening
was
Ninpek.
just Ninpek.
It was just
Ninpek.
Ninpek.
Just Ninpek. Just
Yeah,
Ninpek. Yeah, that's
I
rough.
cannot
But I
stand
was like,
Ninpek at this point. Like, oh my God,
Just
Evil
bottom
bastard
side
5
Ninpek.
games at this point.
side scroller hell. Can't do anything to speed it
Uh,
up.
yeah.
But yeah. I
For real
will.
though, your
uh,
plan at Zoldath
Yeah.
was super clean though, Smo. I gotta say.
thanks. I mean,
Like
that
it was
one
like,
I
yeah,
had
you got it so
time.
quick.
Yeah. Paint.
Yeah, I love finding the pulse generator and then going sicko mode. That is my go-to strat at all times.
Nice. Oh, a guy, did you know where the secret was, or were you just checking every single wall with the pulse generator?
Well, no, I knew that there was a secret on the bottom of the map because I'd spoken to the guy, but I couldn't remember which
Oh, okay.
X orientation it
Okay.
was. Because he said 1 plod west and 5 plods south, and I couldn't remember where he was on the map, so I just checked everything, and then I was like, oh, there it is.
Okay, gotcha.
I knew there was a metamorph rock secret.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
I think when I saw that the goal was checked, I was about to do a snail pulse gen metamorph check as well.
Yeah.
But then I saw it was marked, and I was like, oh well, I guess I'm not doing that.
That might have been where the map piece was. Again,
it could have been.
Is that the only thing I sniped from you? Like we were both in the game at the same time?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
A guy might have went to Disconia for like a moment, but I don't even think he stayed in for the... I can't remember. No, actually, I don't think he was.
I can't remember if I opened the game or not, but I definitely planned on opening it, and then you'd taken it, and I was like, oh, well, okay. I guess I'm not playing Disconia.
Yep.
I did very much plan to do Disconia, and then you took it.
Yeah, I was worried about that bingo, the column 5, and I was like,
Yeah, you should have. That was...
Yeah, because I opened Grimstone, and I was like, wait a second, column 5 is way scarier, so I went back for it.
Yeah, so... Yeah, a great game again. Thank you, casters. Thank you, players. Thank you, everyone who joined in chat. I'm going to stop the stream here. We can continue discussing if you'd like about the game. Does anyone have anything else before we head out?
I'm trying to think. I mean, not much. The only thing I don't think we mentioned, very incredibly minor, but nice job, a guy getting the Bug Hunter Flores Bombard.
Oh, Flores Bombard.
Classic.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Just like, it's like, okay, well, alright, there it goes.
I should start opening Bug Hunter just to see if I get it.
Just a reset.
Yeah, you can just reset a few times, see if you can.
Well, I killed myself on the first run using Scatter. So
you did, yeah.
On a Scatter run. Like, so I wasn't planning on resetting specifically for Bombard. I was resetting for a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I probably should have taken any of the ones that strike everything around you runs, because I had like 2 of those in shop, and they're pretty
Intensify,
good.
I think.
But then I saw Bombard.
Intensify. It's
and
Radiate.
then the blue evolved into Flores, and I was like,
it's just a beautiful, happy accident. It's like wonderful.
I think was it Radiate or Power Up in shop?
Radiate is the one that Radiate is the one that hits around you. Power Up allows you to move into enemies to kill them.
Yeah, what's the icon for each of them?
Radiate is the player icon, and it has like the parentheses around them. And Power Up, I think, is just the player icon.
Oh.
Yeah, the name confuses me.
Oh, okay.
Up. I always think it's gonna be called like movement kill or something, not just Power Up. It's funny.
Yeah.
I definitely should have. There were 2 Power Up runs, then I just threw away. I should have taken those instead of the Bombard one.
That Power Up's definitely a good choice. But yeah, alright, I'm gonna stop the stream here.
I was looking to see if there was anyone else I could ask for you to raid, but I don't know anybody personally.
I was gonna check if there was someone to raid, but if it's not, I don't know if anyone's streaming category or anything, but...
people are streaming UFO 50. I don't know any of them personally, but...
It was... I'll probably just call it here. Thank you, everyone, again. Take care. Is it UFO50.fans if you want to...
It's 50games.fans.
50games.fans. As if you want to join the Discord. But yeah, that's where you want to go if you want to see more of Bingo or have like any matches or learn more or generate your own cards. But with that, I will be closing it here. Thank you, everyone, and have a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.